Good morning, Ensuet. How you doing? Yo, Anka, Olex. Good to see you guys. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Microphone out of my way. Hey, Willie. Thiago. How you guys doing? Nothing to do here. I'm doing pretty good. How you guys doing? Excuse me. We got Wretched Rose heading our way. They dropped the silhouette for those who missed it. Yeah, right there it is, guys. That's definitely Wretched Rose. What do you guys think? Are they going to do another Dark Rose, or is this all just misdirection like Otilli, and she's actually going to be a light unit? She's a 4-star, 100%. She's a 4-star. She'll be on the next Mystic rotation. Poops all over the people that think, that thought Freerin was going to be a 5-star. I believe her assets were already mined as a light 4-star unit, guys. You think Freerin's going to be a 5-star? Sure. Of course she is. Of course, that's definitely what Smogate... Ooh, a piece of candy. Wait, where'd it go? There it is. Of course, that's what Smogate plans to do. Clearly. Guys, be careful, guys. This... Nah. That is... Let me find her. There she is, guys. And I'm pretty sure this was even though, I mean, all the purple and everything, I mean, it just looks like a dark unit, right? But yeah, she should be a light unit. And for people to say, but she doesn't look like a light unit, I present for your consideration Teiyu. Furious. You know, is a good one. How about... Got her here. Actually, I don't have her. Oh, yeah, you see? It messed me up. Crying out loud. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. All I was going to say is, does this look like a dark unit to you? Anyway, I guess we'll find out on Friday. They're not going to let us know until Friday what Wretched Rose really is. But I know that her in-game assets were once upon a time mined as a 4-star light hero, so probably going to be the new 4-star unit for the in-between banner between now and the next ML5. But we'll see. I'm calling light mage or ranger. Probably a knight. Epic 7 knights. Mother of God, how long do we get to keep cheering for a tournament that ended like almost a week ago? Oh well, thanks for the stamina. Hey, you got a point, Biako. Free shit is indeed free shit. I want my daily stamina. Yeah, we'll get to do it tomorrow too, and that'll be it. Five seconds. When is the new hunt stuff? Thursday after maintenance. On the 11th. Who'd you guys pick? Tell me in the chat who you picked. And was it your first or a dupe? Is that Rose the Rose we know? It's this Rose. See? Arm up. Shape of the head. The hair. Sweep of the hair. Horns. Little curly wisp of hair in the middle. It's not even a question of who it is. Lots of Bellions and Harsettis. Everybody's going to have Harsetti, right? Yep, she's 4-star Rose, guys. Just the light version. Yo, Cranked, thanks for the 12 months, man. And happy 1-year anniversary. $4B sugar reward, 2 leafs and 100k gold. Best they could manage. Try to understand. So, I got 2 Zeos. I got 2 Zeos. I got 2 strays. They're really down here. I got... That's wrong unit. I got 2 Harsettis. I got 3 Bellions. And I got went right by her. I got 1 Archdemon. So what do you guys think? What should I get? Fourth Bellion? Bleh. Another Arch? Arch doesn't have more than 1 build, though. Why would I want to do a second Archdemon? For those of you saying get Harsetti, I want to point out that this Harsetti is triple S, and yeah, this Harsetti's triple S, and this Harsetti is also triple S. How? I pull a lot of 5 stars, Biako. Ooh, sleep. Effectiveness imprint. These strays, I've got a triple S strays and a double S stray. So this will let me have both triple S, but doing that's like inviting another strays to show up in my random daily pulls, right? Three Bellions is more than enough. Extra effectiveness. My Zeo doesn't have any imprints. I'm being hypnotized. .3, 4.9. You'd think the 4.3 rating's mostly just people that fucking hate Harsetti and has nothing to do with how good she is. Harsetti it is. Oh, let's go. Okay. Let's go find the new Harsetti, who should be here somewhere. What? Acquisition. Maybe I gotta go out and back in. There she is. Now you guaranteed to use Harsetti in all 3 Guild War battles. For all the nuns of times I use Harsetti in Guild Wars, right? Protection set on Harsetti sounds god-awful boring. We're gonna do something fun. We'll do something a little bit different. No, I already got the speed one cranked. Give me just a minute, guys. I gotta move some stuff around a little. Where is the piece that I need? I'm such a goober, it's flat health. What? What? $32. And then this one is regular HP. All right. There we go. So I don't think I need a lot of HP on a speed version. So this will work for my speed Harsetti. But the other Harsetti, not you, but you. Let's dress you a little differently. Ooh, spicy. So spicy. What do you guys think? What do you think? Should we take her for a spin? Let's take her for a spin. You never use the in-game fribbles? I use it all the time. What a weird team this top one is. Let's try this one. Okay. What would be good? I'd strays this team, but that's boring. We've been straysing teams forever. Want something a little different, right? Get another book in here. Sure. How I can rank one against? Bear with me. Let's see. Let's hit you so we don't need a counter. If this just kills my Harsetti, I'm going to be very disappointed. Son of a bitch. How hard is this going to hit, guys? That's fine. That's not so fine. Jesus H. Christ. Okay. Plan B. Let's see. We send you into you. Then we can do this. Okay. Let's try that instead. Who's the best ML5 pickup for starting RTA and easiest to build? Harsetti. Oh, I should have. I'm a dummy. I should have burned that to push up. Yeah, and then I would have pushed her up, and we could have done. That's okay. This is fine. Can you build Zio without effect? Yeah, I've seen a DPS. What do you call it? A DPS lifesteal build that was pretty cool. A bruisery lifesteal build. Okay, I see the mistake here. And now we're blind, and that's gonna suck. Yeah, I need to switch. I need to burn Zio, not Harsetti. Good afternoon, Dion. It does hit pretty hard. We get that defense break off, things will be a little different. Let's try this. God damn it. Okay. Let's try this a little bit different, guys. Blue Flan is fun. She used to be. Burn pushes her up. S3 pushes everyone up. Wait, she's okay. So if I put her on what's her name's artifact, I can get Bryceria ahead of Harsetti. And then Harsetti can I think that would work. I just need to put Frida on Proof of Friendship, then Bry cuts Harsetti, and then Bry can S3 and Harsetti can fire into that. No, Friedrich. If anything, it's just an announcement. Okay, we're gonna try that again. I think this isn't gonna work. Isn't she banned 90% of the time? Yes. But the other 10% you'll win with her. She's being banned less and less, and I think with units like Setska and especially Lady of the Scales out there, it's going to be hard hard to play a game without pre-banning Lady of the Scales. Oh my god, guys, we burn this, get the buff blocks on everybody, and then Harsetti S1's next and cleaves. Okay, so I need to switch her artifact around. I need to put Bry up front. Oh, this is going to work out, guys. This is going to work out. Yeah, Harsetti's not a fun unit, but he said, what's a good unit to get into RTA that isn't hard to build? That's Harsetti. There's no other unit from the boss selectors that are easy to build that are also good in RTA. He gave us a very narrow set. There's only 2 units on that list that are easy to build, and that's Zio and Harsetti. And Zio is not new player friendly because Zio is combined with Cleave Team, so you got to have the gear to run the rest of your stuff, and a lot of stuff counters Zio. Harsetti's just good. You want to get your master skin? Harsetti. Okay, so check it. We put Bry in the front. You're on book. We need you on Proof of Friendship. That'll get the CR push to push Bry ahead of Harsetti. Bry S3s, Harsetti cleans up. Easy game, guys. You could debate Archdemon Shadow. Hard to build, incredibly niche, and not very good in the current meta. No, you can't debate Archdemon Shadow. She is not a good pickup for any angle. Okay, so we burn this. That's going to push Frida up. Don't we put Briar on Fenris's artifact? We could. We S3 this because of Proof of Friendship. That's going to push Bry ahead of Harsetti, right? They both get pushed up. Bry gets an extra push. Freaking annoying as hell that people have this bitch on a CR manipulation artifact, but hopefully we don't get cut. Yeah, we just win, guys. We burn this. Get buff block. Anything to replace Frida? No. Not for this team. And this doesn't kill our Harsetti. God damn, that was... I forgot that I didn't have Harsetti in the front. I just saw the front unit get hit. And I almost lost my goddamn shit. Okay. And this kills both of those back units, right? Except we missed. Unfortunate. That's fine. Who are you going into? Oh wait, Bry's fucking stealth, so this is going to hit into Harsetti. Ouch. Ouch. Burn this. I think Proof of Friendship pushes her. That's fine. This cuts, does a little damage. That's fine. really expect a lot more damage out of this. Oh, stop it. Doing pretty good power. Trying to force a new Harsetti build to see if I can have some fun with it. So far, it's not going so good. Selector does give you coins. Yes, it does. 100%. I just got coins on stream right now with the Selector. Anybody that tells you you don't get coins from the Selector doesn't understand how coins work. If you want to check to see if you will get coins from it, go into the journal and see how many times you summoned. If it's any number bigger than 0, then you will get coins. Yeah, if they got the first copy from Headhunt or the Galaxy Shop, then you won't get coins because technically you've never summoned the unit and it's considered the first time you summoned it. Fucking counter set. Okay. I think this one was maybe just stacked a little against us with Hua Young. Maybe we avoid Hua Young for now. Try a different direction. Ooh, this one's interesting. No, I don't want to go into Yule, huh? Don't want to go into that. This is kind of meta. Let's give this a try. Okay, check it, right? Go to your journal. Check your hero journal. And check out the units you've pulled. If it says any number higher than 0 up here, then you'll get coins. A good example, I think, would be... who was it? Wasn't Bellion, wasn't Harsetti. Zio. There's somebody I was checking earlier. Okay, was it Z? No, it wasn't Zio. I'm trying to figure out. Thank you, Friedrich. How did you remember that? That's crazy. I got Pirate Captain Flan from the Headhunt last year. That's why I own her, but it says 0. If Captain Flan was available from the Selector or I just pull her randomly, I will not get coins. Because as far as the game is concerned, I've never pulled her. I got her from the Headhunt or possibly from the Galaxy Shop, but I know it was the Headhunt, I remember. But if you buy it from the Galaxy Shop or the Headhunt, it does not tick this counter up. But if you've got a number 1 or higher here, then if you use the Selector, you will get coins. But Galaxy Shop and Headhunt do not count as being summoned on your account. It's dumb the way it works, but that's the way it works. What were we trying? This one. Just making sure I got the right Harsetti on here. Okay, we did. Picked a second Zio, even when I picked the first one from Headhunt. Needed the EPS one. There you go. Okay, let's burn this into you so we don't eat a counter. And do this. Why does my gear keep giving me bad stats and bad rolls? Probably because you're leveling gear before the before this Thursday, and you shouldn't be. Should be waiting for the otherworldly gear. Also, welcome to Epic 7. First time. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm just going S1 to hit twice here. So let's hit here. Eat a counter. Into extra hit. Oh, for fuck's sake, that artifact. Hey, it's an injury. It's an injury, Setsuka. I feel responsible for that. Damn, it just straight up killed that bee. Is Zio mostly an RTA unit? RTA and Guild Wars, yeah. Little bit of arena. Anti-Zio. That was dumb. I should have hit Setsuka, and I'm just giving her points. Leave Harsetti alone. Leap. The stun was uncalled for. Eat this. Yeah, I'm paying for my own sins here. This Setsuka is my fault. Cool floaty of death. At least I know it's not on counter set, so I can just try to slowly work it down here. I don't know, Extreme. We won't know that for sure until this Thursday. I should have just S1. This was risky. This was giga risky. It's okay. We're never punished. Pop. Harsetti and Zio are easiest ones to build. Easiest ones to build. For sure. And probably the most useful of them. Ooh. 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 She's going to be a problem, though. She's going to be a big problem. This, though. This is doable. Let's try this. Strays is the hardest one to build. Yes, easily. By far and away the hardest. Okay, I'm going to S3 here just to... fuck, did I forget to soul burn? Tell me I didn't forget to soul burn. Okay, I remember to soul burn. Just to get rid of that one skill null thingy so that I can burn. This is going to push Bry up. And then we can burn Bry. Stick it on everybody. Other than Zio, what boss is worth having copies of 2 of? Holy shit, guys. Oh my god, it's too good. Bam! 17k damage. Show me more! Oh, she lived. Boop. Looks like a nice change for Discord. Okay. Custom themes. Well, yeah, mine got hijacked, so I had to hijack yours, Biako. Ooh, fun. Let's do this one. Ooh, Spirit Eye Celine. That sounds nasty. Other than 3F and Elbrus, what artifacts are also good with Belly? And you can go Protset Arius. Protset Arius is great for anti-cleave. They can't kill you and they don't have souls. What speed is that Briar? I'm running her with Harsetti. It doesn't matter. But my Bri, I think, is 261, 265, somewhere in that range. Guys, this is too good. I mean, it's limited usage, but hey, I got something. I got some use out of my selector that's not just bam, 18k damage, more. Oh my god. we're cleaving with Harsetti, guys. Too fun. Huh. Bossarunka is a wrinkle, though. We can reach behind Bossarunka. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Is it worth it to buy the memory imprints for Harsetti in the store? Yeah, she's an HP scaler. You want her to be tanky to survive. I think I don't know about you guys. I just always buy the imprints. Gold transmit stones grow on freaking trees. I guess I'm a 1%er where I've got all the ML5 units, so I'm not like desperate to turn those things into copies of her auto, trying to fish for good 4 and 5 stars, but I'm a bird in the hand's worth 2 in the bush, man. And every time I see a Harado pop out, I'd be thinking, damn, that could have been an imprint. Could have been an imprint. But you do you, man. Yeah, we can reach around Bossarunka here, for sure. G-Ras is doing crazy damage in RTA. I hear he has been kind of like a little bit over-tuned. We'll see how that works out. You did not cut my Harsetti. You did not cut my Harsetti. Everybody hold one of these. Good. I think it's pretty cool if they gave away a free hero who's going to be meta as hell. Oh my god, guys. It's too good. Bam. And the witch. Oh, shit. We're in trouble. No, don't be asleep. Wake up, you stupid. It's fine. Pop. Pool floaty of death. My witch stronger than your witch. Briar witch better than Tenebria witch, at least today. Don't tell Tenebrae, he'll get mad. Okay, guys, I'm feeling pretty good about my my boss selector pickup. This has been fun. I can't do it into this. Not with the child. And this. It'll activate her, she'll self-cleanse, and then she can just one-shot my whole ass team. Dragon Bride is such a pain in the ass, and this won't work into into Yulha. Oh well, we just get boring. Scales here, anti-scaly team, quick battle it. Excuse me? Excuse me? I need to put my slower scales in this fight. Yeah, that's the problem. I need my slower scaly to go here. No, Bois wouldn't have killed Lei. Oh, you know what? If she's on Argent's artifact, yeah, that's possible. Oops, I didn't want to stun that miss. Okay, good, he missed. We need a defense break, please. Ow. What artifact are you on? Okay. Oh, her S3 ignores damage share. Valid. And we just lost our cleanse. How unfortunate. Well, we can blind them right back. I hear he's pretty good, Rasta. I've been hearing good things. Man, I know I'm blind, but I don't think I have hit a single one. She has missed every single counter that she has done. Missed that one too. Well, I guess blind, but Fat Cat's not there. It shouldn't be 100%. Just saying. Does Harsetti need to be maxed on Mola? No. Plus 13 is all she really needs. Nice miss. Into this. Into this. Who should I get from the next headhunt? I sent it into my DMs. I don't know, man. I would have to like analyze your account and go over your style of play and go over what you have and you don't have. I'll put a tier list closer to release covering all that kind of stuff. This needs to kill. It's not even close to killing. Is this my damage one? Yeah, it's my damage one. It's freaking Yule Husk slowing things down. Don't miss. God damn it, Fat Cat. Holy sacrifice. What an asshole. And I got feared. Lame. Oh, interesting. That's a metric fuck ton of evasion units. Let's see what happens. Let's give it a try. Is there any way to check if you have a skin for a unit that you don't have yet? Go to the skin shop and it'll show all the units you have the skins for. Just scroll the way to the bottom of the skin shop. They'll be grayed out if you already have the skin. I know, but we're trying new stuff. I've been to Legend 1 several times. I know how to do Arena. We want to try some different things here. Okay, we're good. So we burn. We stick this. Maybe we need to get her on an artifact that increases hit chance. Ow. Ow. Stop it now. Okay. Defense break. Aw, missed. Stop it. Stop it. What are my Bryon? I'm not entirely sure. Is the arena system okay for you right now? Yeah, it's really fucking easy. It's just kind of boring. Oh, I hate this skill. Whoever thought this skill was a good idea is an asshole. You just need a 320 speed Muna with strays and you win every arena fight? True. Bye, Harsetti. It was nice knowing you. Yeah, we're okay as long as we can get rid of Ligma before she blinds everybody. Not against Harsetti comps. Harsetti comps are like free. So like this shit you just cleave. Except you're missing some gear. What are you missing? You're missing a torrent piece. Torrent and a crit chance. Too much crit, too much crit. Too much crit. Not enough crit. Oh, you stole it. We should do some Mealum teams. Yeah, this is fine. How do I not have any freaking attack pieces? How's my Zeo built? One of them is really, really fast with effectiveness. The other one is really, really slow with damage. Pop. Nice defense break for this. Do this. Smack. That happens into skill null. Spray here. This kills everyone else. Afternoon, Joseph. So is the idea of MLRAS build is good base speed damage? I've not seen MLRAS even used yet. I just hear he's terrorizing people. Yes, Scaly, do your thing. Oh my gosh. No, why? Why are you helping? Jesus Christ. It's what I get. It's what I get. It's what I get for not just raw S3ing like I was supposed to. God damn it. She would be 12. She's dead anyway. You got bailed the fuck out, Aram. You got bailed out. You almost pissed off a demon lord there. Fuck's wrong with you, Aram? Dragon Buster! Neil would still be alive if it wasn't for you, Aram, and now this is going to be a lot fucking harder. Units are usually very good for collabs. They usually are meta for at least 18 months. That was supposed to S3 into Veronica. Hopefully it did. It did. Okay, good. Rare has there been a collab where the units haven't been broken. A lot of times people are like, oh, the units this collab suck. And it's like, no, they actually don't. You just aren't playing them right. Get that procced. Let's do it again. Get rid of you. Out of the way. Burn. Get a bomb on your ass. Overlord collab. Every single one of those units was and still is meta. We're just about the 18-month mark, and now we finally have Fallen Cecilia and Ice Crow, who have finally replaced Albedo, and Shaltir showed up in the last year's World Cup several times. Now I wouldn't call them mid, guys. They may not have defined the meta, but they were really good. Albedo is probably the only relevant unit from a collab still around. Heinz is a free unit, and free units were never good, though. There's never been a free unit that was very good. Closest was Soul Bad Guy. See, we won that anyway, Aram. Thanks for making it difficult. Where's that Harsetti team that everybody's been crying about? We need Harsetti, Yulha. This is the one, right? This is the one that's tricky. Let's kill it. Yeah, Riza. Elfelt carried me to the fucking edge of Emperor. Single target cleave was busted. When Elfalt came out, she was the best. Okay, do that. Some Immunita. Do this. And we do this. Oh my god. With the freaking artifact. Okay, fine. You get to go first. Don't kill my goddamn units. Okay, who do we need dead? I think we need this dead. Bam! Holy shit, I missed. Well, that's a little awkward. Get back up there and do it right this time, Elam. Yeah, Stark will be the free unit for sure. Dead. There we go. Ow. And then we can stun this. We don't have to deal with any more of her BS. Pop, pop. Ow. Just burn a little damage here. Dragon Buster. Another burn here. Pow, that's dead. And a smack here. Oh, good counterattack. Don't fear me. You miss. Of course you don't miss. Pop, pop. Ouch. Get stunned. Lose your turn. See, 2 can play at that game. Up here. Pow. Pop, pop. Stun her again. Or don't. Do this. Push Meal'em up and cleanse the BS off of her. Everyone say, bye, Meru. Oh, pow. By the way, for those who don't know, Meru's S3 ignores damage share. That's why she's so stupid good here. Or not Meru, Meal'em's S3 ignores damage share. No, Olex, because nobody knows what that is until it's released. Oh no, holy sacrifice, whatever shall I do? How about this? Bam! Dragon Buster! So if you've got Meal'em, she's a great answer to that meta comp that you guys are struggling with. This team just doesn't lose against that, like, at all. But that's how I've been handling that Yulha Harsetti Setsuka BS. Is Meal'em viable without an EE? I'd assume so. Let's look. Yeah. Just makes my Dragon Buster hit hard, and that's, you know, that's been the icing on the cake. The worst part about not having the EE is losing the crit chance. Shaltier's S3 ignores damage share. Does it? I don't see anywhere where it says ignores damage share. It ignores effect res and ignores dodge. But it doesn't ignore damage share, guys. Guys, they've created some monsters. They've created some problems. How much you want to bet the collab is going to sell us a lot of solutions? You think? BBK is interesting. Do you think I can survive this? Let's try it. Yeah, if Shaltier were a thief, you could put her on that artifact, then maybe. But as a warrior, damage share is a little brutal. Ow. How you guys liking my level 50 Aram? Wait a minute. This is unexpected. I don't know what to think about this, guys. I guess we hope it's a crappily built. If I soul burn S1 and I miss, I eat a counter. I just got to rip the S3. Fuck! Getting 30% had really sucked. Okay, we just don't get, no, I should have S1'd. If I had S1'd, it would have pushed up my Ahmed. It's okay, we're never punished. Never punished. Pop, pop, that pushes up Ahmed. We don't care about that. We kind of care about that. Now we've got no way to stop BBK. Okay, we can stop her with the skill null. And, we got to do it so you can have actual damage. And... ooh, this one's going to be a little nasty, guys. Let's go ahead and push her up. Yes, it does. As long as the as long as the original unit you have, Diablo, comes from... look at those buffs. As long as the original unit you have came from an actual summon and not from a headhunt or a galaxy. Headhunts and galaxy shops do not count as summons. So if you picked Zeo from headhunt and then you boss selector Zeo, no coins, because the boss selector is technically your first summon. If you want to check, go in the journal and look to see how many times you've summoned a unit. If it says you summoned the unit at least once, you will get coins. Okay, let's just see if I've got enough souls to burn her down. I do. And then I can burn her down before she strips me. I'm going to go ahead and stick one in here just to be safe. That's fine. That's fine. We'll do this to kill. Dragon Buster! And now we got skill null, so BBK ain't killing shit. What you got, BBK? What you got? That's what I thought. Ow. Stop it. Bam. Do this. Oh, there's no chance that you're come on, that's funny. Let damage share kill that BBK. Sit down, Harsetti. Which is pretty good into the Setsuka unit. Can you recommend some characters who work good with Harsetti in Arena? Dude, I mean, they're on the screen right now. This like is the meta. This is the only unit that's optional. You could do any one of a dozen different units here, but these three are kind of the arena defense meta. If you go look at the top ranking defenses, it's all you fucking see is like these three units plus one. It's these three units in Yulha, these three units in BBK, these three units in Witch of the Mirror Tenebria. She's all over the place. It's one of the biggest complaints about Setsuka is she has brought Harsetti back to the arena and made arena not fun again. You guys want to fight the top team or the bottom team? I can't decide if we want to fight BBK, Setsuka, Harsetti, Meru, or if we want to fight Meru, BBK, Harsetti, Setsuka. Decisions are tough. Giselle has so much damage share. Giselle has damage. Yeah, Giselle has so much damage to share. Recommend units that work with Zeo. Freakishly, all of the units that work really, really well with Zeo are limited. Right? Zeo has great synergy with Frida. Zeo has great synergy with Blooming Litica. Zeo has great synergy with Afternoon Soak Flan. Like all of the Zeo combos to deal with Harsettis all seem to involve a limited unit. And so I was like, everyone was like, Harsetti's easy to build. Like, well, Zeo's easy to build too. I was like, Zeo's easy to build. His teammates are not only hard to build, but hard to get. So damage share gets reduced using some resource reduction. Does damage share get reduced using resource reduction? No, resource reduction only impacts focus and fighting spirit. Good afternoon. Saw your collab YouTube video. People hyped, love free Rin. She'll be any good or Eins tier. She'll be really good. They won't do another Eins. I doubt free Rin will be the free unit either. Free Rin will most likely be I'm gonna use the S1 for the push here. Pop. Of course, why not? Why not? How bad of a shape are we? Not terrible. Let's see. It's too much shit going before I get to take a turn. So let's push Ahmed up. I picked Strays for my boss. Was that a good choice? Strays is a really good unit. He's probably the hardest unit to gear. Whether you use him fast or damage slow, he's the hardest one to gear of all of them. But he is a really good unit once you have him. And now we'll push you up. That's a lot of buffs chilling out there on a. Are you shitting me? There's no way this cuts. There's no way she cuts. There's no way she cuts. There's no way she cuts. Okay, okay. Woo. What's happening next? This has to die. Don't miss. Fuck! How many 30%? How many 30%? That's it. I'm changing Milim to a hit chance artifact. That's all there is to it. Hang on. I gotta change Milim's artifact. Suck my 20% dick. Let's go. It's 50% on Setska, and Milim has a 20% or a 20% penetrate evasion buff. So it's 30% on Setska. Now it's 10%. Increases hit chance by 20%. Are you shitting me? By S1, it'll CR push Milim. By 15%. I think that'll be enough. So we'll just S1 here. Eat that. Sure, why the fuck not? And because her 15% push is added to, I should have just tried to bomb her. That's okay. We're still in the driver's seat, guys. Surely we will not get 10%ed. Get dead! That's better. Problem, though, is this shit right here. She's gonna get the extra hit because of the counter we took. She gets the extra hit and freaking ravages my fucking team. I don't know that we're gonna get out of this one alive, guys. Blammo! Oh, come on. Why don't I get to dodge? I think it was this one right here. I think we just attacked the wrong defense. Is getting a dupe from the ML Selector in order to buy Luna. That's a pretty clever tech. So you're going to give up on... You gotta decide, is getting Luna more important to you than getting Harsetti, Zeo, or Strays? I mean, you just rattle off the 3 most important ML5s almost in order from the boss selector ticket versus getting another Bellion or another Archdemon to get you the coins to get a Luna. Yeah, chat, what do you guys think? Let's poll chat on this one, because that's a spicy take right there. Dupe for Luna. First, Strays. Okay, chat, let them know what you guys think. I'm just gonna do what the poll says. It's a spicy one, guys. What's up, Evan? All right, guys. 76% say you should just get Strays, Harsetti, or Zeo, and that Luna is nice, but Luna's in the shop, Evan. Luna's in the shop right now. So what he's saying is, does he get a dupe to get his 40th coins so he can buy Luna from the shop? Zeo, Harsetti, or Strays, I kind of agree with the outcome on this one. I would pick up Harsetti or Zeo, and then I would get ML Luna from the headhunt, which should start within the next 2 to 3 months. But you do what you will, man. You know your account better than anybody here and what's going to be best for you and most useful for you. And if not having Luna means you're living a sad, sorry life, then you got to do what's right. Any chance? I gotta get skill null up or BBK is gonna nuke me. I have to push Ahmed. God, Harsetti is such a pain in the ass. Won't you be able to get Luna when they rework the shop? Probably not, Taka. They said old units. Luna's barely 2 years old. I bet it's gonna be at least 3 years. At least 3 years on that unit. Or on that shop. And that rework, they said soon, TM. So I wouldn't expect that shit until like, I don't know, maybe July. Son of a bitch. We just get lucky and don't get 50%ed here, right? 50-50 shot. What an easy game. Die. Okay, MV. Calm down. Really would like you out of the game, please. And one for you too. Bam. One for you. Boop. Dragon Buster. Yeah. Yeah, but if he does it this way, then when he'll by the time head comes around, he'll have gotten his 10 additional coins, and then he can buy something from the head from the shop too. Boop. Boop. I don't think so, Joku, because it doesn't make financial sense. Joku's asking, nice quad frickin' stun on my evasion unit nonetheless. Where's my 100% Abyssal Crown? So Joku is asking, do I think they would ever give regular variants of collaboration units the way that like Summoner's War did? And here's the reason why. Put yourself in Netmarble guy's shoes, okay? You want to come out with a collaboration unit that's not a collaboration unit, right? It's got the exact same kit, it's just not the collab unit. What are the challenges for selling that unit versus something brand new? One, its kit's already in the game, and it's kind of has been. Name a collaboration character that you see in the game all the fucking time that's really having a serious impact on the game. It's not many. Rem for Wyvern, there's lots of ways to beat Wyvern. Albedo in RTA, tons of replacements for her now. Roy Mustang and Milam in Arena, come on. So, one, the kits are dated. The kits aren't that important anymore. Two, the people who really, really want to have these units on their team want them for nostalgia. They don't want somebody with Karina's skills. They want Karina. They want Giselle. They love Espa, and they want those units. They're sad they missed Roy Mustang because Full Metal Alchemist is their favorite anime, right? So you're not going to get the nostalgia people pulling for them because, one, the kits are mid, and two, it's not the actual collaboration units. And three, who's your target audience? Your target audience is the percentage of players who missed the collab and are okay with those other two things. Because anybody that's already got the units isn't going to pull for them, because why would they want a dupe of a has-been unit that they already have? Why would they want two of the same has-been units? So it's three things going against it. Now, what's going for it? Well, I'm drawing a blank. You guys got a good reason for it? And when I say good reason, I don't mean your personal enjoyment of the game. I mean how Smilegate can make some money. What's a good reason to do that over just coming out with giant booba titty monster unit and that will sell to everybody and make tons of money? Freerun is a Rift unit. Sure, Bristol, sure. So yeah, that's why you will probably never see it. They'll come out with units that replace it, right? Look how FCC and Crimson Armin. Crimson Armin has basically supplanted Albedo. There's almost no places in the game where you would run Albedo that you wouldn't just reach for Crimson Armin first. She's just better Albedo now. So yeah, they come out with things that kind of replace it and push them further into obscurity so that you don't need them anymore. I think the only collab unit that I use like all the damn time is Rem for Wyvern 13 for all the nuns of time, for like the quick battles in Wyvern I do. So yeah, that's why I don't think they will ever do it. There's just not good financial skin in the game. I just want the 3F artifact. Well, they've got they will definitely do a scam banner with the copy of 3F on it. They are doing what do you call it? They are doing reruns, non-limited, non-collab versions of the artifacts. That is happening. Hello, is Harsetti better tanky effectiveness or critical damage? High effectiveness, super high effectiveness Harsetti seems to be the current meta. These are mine. This has been fun. It's definitely not changing the game, but it's been fun. I'm glad I did it. This has been really good. I've been thinking about dropping her crit chance and adding about 100 effectiveness to her. Just to, you know, so that she doesn't kill herself on Yulhaz and she's a better control unit. But the damage plus injury has been really nice, but I'm on the cusp of changing her to full effectiveness. And this is nice in RTA to surprise people. That's pretty much it. Scam artifact and the collab ones have the same ratio, exactly the same. They are point for point the same on the description. Yulha, Milim, you got a job to do here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Knight already scales off defense and 3F scales off HP. I think you're wrong, but I'll go look in just a second. What are we doing here? I gotta push you up. Elvira's really good, yeah. Really, really good. Oh my god, with the push on this girl. You know, what if we get rid of... What if we... I did this last night. I got a better idea, guys. I got a better idea than this. We'll do it on the next one. But first, let's get rid of this nuisance. And let's make sure you don't get to take a turn. Do we know what the 4B reward on the cake thing is? Yeah, it's 5 leaves. I have no idea, man. Nobody knows. The only thing we know for sure is it'll put a big number 7 on the top of the cake because we saw the animation of the cake with the 7 on top. But nobody knows if it's actually going to give us a reward or not. I would hope it does. It would be pretty sad if it didn't give us anything. Bam! Boop. Here comes the quad stun. No, it's 5 leaves, Crank. You know why it's 5 leaves, right? Ah! I just got friggin' arena lightning to death. Should have killed this one. Holy shit, it's a damage Harsetti. I just lost to another damage Harsetti. Brother. Okay, so check it. We're going to do this one a little bit differently. I even made a team just to deal with this and forgot all about it. It's the aptly named Bite Me Harsetti team. Wait, that's not this one. Where is it? Is it here? No. Here. 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 God damn it. Off-topic question. Lobby team. Quad Ravi. I can't use her skin. Gotta have her skin or you can't do the lobby. Kick, 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 kick. Funny she has the highest defense over there. That was unexpected. Ow. Stop it now. Boop. Ow. Suck a dick. Dead. That went much better, guys. That went much better. So check it out, right? Hey, Tsuchikage, thank you for the gift, man. I appreciate you, brother. So like this epic pass, right? Look at all these rewards. 70,000, 7 charms, 7 mola, 7 boxes, but only 2 leafs. They only gave us 2 leafs. They forgot 5 leafs. So clearly the other 5 leafs that we were supposed to get here for free, clearly that's what's behind this 7B or this 4B reward, right? We get those missing 5 leafs. No, you guys have an infinite amount of boxes. Oh yeah. This epic pass is really good for newer players. But 700 sky stones, this is fat. And I was really thinking about it just for the mola. But yeah, I don't need more of these boxes. And I'm pretty good on powder too. On charms. So I'm in a position where I can save those sky stones and use them to roll, because what I am not good on right now, I am not good on bookmarks. So I need to roll this shit out of the shop to get ready for this collab that's coming up very, very soon. But yeah, for the average player, definitely should be picking that up. Nah, that ain't a tinfoil hat moment. That's just facts, guys. I would love if they just trolled us by having a little pop-up that says, "There's no reward for this, just a candle. Thanks for understanding." I would actually appreciate that level of trolling from the developers. We gave you enough shit. Thanks. Thanks for understanding. Oh, I gotta do my summons. Let's get lucky. Something good. Something sparkly. Something 10 blues, huh? We're really just gonna get 10 blues. Is that how it's gonna be? Hello, Lilka. Ooh, Tag's book. We got Tag's book. You know what? I need to work on another sachets. We take it. It's not shoe. Woo. Ricardo. Tag's book. God damn it, Sierra Ren. This one's for sure. This one's Tag's book. Damn. Guys, the rates, right? Holy shit, that was a lot of golds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half of them were 4 stars. Did I manage to get ML Ras? No, I can't tell people to be good about managing your resources and then do bad resource management. There ain't no way I am chasing ML Ras and giving 10,000 stamina and all of that gear stuff when otherworldly gear is coming in 2 days. So yeah, all of this shit is going to happen when there's otherworldly gear to level and speed check and sell like 2 days from now. And then for sure a week from the 11th. I plan to have Ross a week from the 11th. Until then, I'll be fine. I've lived without Ras all this time. It'll be fine. And by then, everyone else will have sussed out the best builds for him and how he works. And we'll get to see how he works for the collab. Yeah, he's there forever. There's no race to get him. I mean, other than to make content with him. I guess I'm missing out on that. If I was an RTA streamer, then yeah, for sure I would have spent to get him. Just in time for his emergency nerf. Is he really that good? Is he that much of a terrorist, guys? Do you know I can put myself in the lobby, Monster of Doom? Check it out. There's me staring at those Sermias. Depends if you trust Grass Angel's videos. Grass Angel comes up with some brilliant text, and I never trust his videos. He's a really smart guy, but too many times I've seen him put out videos that are here is a free-to-play way to beat this content, and then it's like 500 gear score units doing. It's like, yeah, they're all 3-star, but holy crap, the level of gear that's on his units is crazy. The man's got a stacked account, and that's my only caution with Grass Angels. A lot of times he presents stuff as the way, and then you go try to build it, and then you start to feel kind of bad about the quality of your gear by comparison. But he has come up with some insanely cool text, so. Also, I'd say at least half of his videos are stuff Loki came up with a week earlier. I think he sits in Loki's Reddit, and then just whatever Loki does something, he makes a video about it. But yeah, I like Grass. When the hurricanes or the typhoons hit, we did a fundraiser for him. He's a solid guy. I don't mean to come off like I'm talking shit about him. What's a good nuker for those of us losers that missed out on Mealum? I mean, you just go for somebody who doesn't trigger counters, but if you're talking about nuking behind, see, the hardest thing is going to be to ignore damage share and nuke behind evasion, and that's kind of a uniquely a Mealum thing. How accessible will the new gear be? We don't know. We don't know. We know they're going to add an otherworldly level down here. It's going to be normal, hard, hell, and otherworldly. We also know they said they recognize getting gear is harder, and they're doing things to make it a little bit easier. Now, whether it's that the quality of otherworldly gear is going to make it easier to farm, or whether this is going to be like Constellation Perdition level difficult, or if it's going to be, you know, just use your basic normal teams and maybe slap a little bit higher gear score on it to make it happen. We don't know. The one thing we do know is that when the 11th hits and this shit comes out, me and Sue are going to have our work cut out for us. It's a lot to do. And guides will go up, and hopefully it won't be that hard. And we do know that the repost and renewal sets are going to be in their own thing. They'll probably be in something like Ogre Armory, where you have to pay leafs to go farm them, and there's a limit to how many you can do. That'll be a separate farm. But we'll see. I guess we will find out in a few days, right? In 2 days. We might find out more tomorrow when they give us the news dump and reveal it, but we'll have to see. Gonna go to Demon Slayer premiere or farm hunts? Man, I wish I could go out to premieres. That'd be great. Yeah, we did think about using LPK. I know Loki tried her for a little bit, had some limited success with her, but Milim just worked better. But you can try LPK. Let's give the girl a try. I'm not going to re-gear mine, but we'll give her a try. So how about none of these are really good. The Bellion kind of fucks with things. Renok kind of fucks with things. Euphine kind of fucks with things. Oh, God, this is really old school right here. Do you think we can cleave this? I wonder if we could cleave this. Like old school cleave this. What do you think? Can we old school cleave this? Strays doesn't kill it easy if the Fallen Cecilia is on Arius and Ilanov has more HP than Cecilia. Then it fails. Let's try it and see. Look for Arius. Okay, she is on Arius. Arius and Prot said it's lined up to not die to my strays. Okay. Show me. Damn, we popped that FCC like a zit, didn't we? Throws the suitcase. You can hold the suitcase. You can die to this. Wretched Rose getting her debut. You need to have your second full... You need to get coin. The moment you get Galaxy coins, the Galaxy coin shop opens. So first dupe. First dupe that's a legitimate summon dupe, not like you got one from Headhunt. I'm a little worried about this Bellion, guys. I've been quad stunned too many times. Push her back, kill her ass. Throw another suitcase. Murder. Murder. Someone call the police. I just witnessed a murder. Is Rose a 4-star? She should be. Should be a 4-star light unit. Well, that's because people liked Wretched Rose. It's not my fault Brenus isn't popular. You have no roses for her? Always save up backups, guys. Oh, this is fun. Guys, look, no Mercedes, no Setska, no Harsetti. This guy's a real man of quality here. Tip my hat to you. Everybody needs a little Senya's mom, Casper. Damn. Light Rose before Dark Surin is crazy. Light Rose was revealed months before Surin was revealed. Surin wasn't revealed until like April. We heard about Wretched Rose back in friggin' like October, November last year. Oh my God, you're killing me. Literally. I forgot about the tariff on souls, and now we're not going to kill anything, are we? We're totally not going to kill anything. This is terrible. Fuck. That Indomitable. And Mort doing Mort things. Boo. But we've seen Dark Surin's S3 and everything. So? She was revealed a long ass time ago, guys. Okay, you know what? Let's Ooh. Do you think? Is it time? Is it time? Can't control Mort. It's hard to do this with Mort on the team because you can't control him. That's fun, but nah. Boring. Done it all day. How about Ahmed, and we'll run not that one, this one. Boom to this again, and this because it's funny. Maybe a holy sack. I kind of want to run the goat. Let's run the goat and see what happens. Who's better for strays, Aram or Frida? Depends what you're trying to do with your strays. Boop. And then you get pushed up. And then you stick a defense break here because you are a freaking Giga Chad and you don't miss. Bam. Okay, or you just get resisted and countered. That's a thing too, I guess. Good job, Eligos. S3. Something dies. Suitcase thrown. Burn S2 because we actually have the souls to burn. And he's back. Oh, for fuck's sake. This unit. Who thought it was a good idea to give her a freaking A-Robbie level CR push? Wild. Okay, strays. Can you do that all again a second time, please? You cannot escape my sword. Oh my god. They all dead. Boop, boop. Pow. Do I get the new ML Ross? No, hell no. That would be crazy. I am careful with my resources. That's why I'm able to do pretty much anything I want in this game, because I don't spend my resources needlessly. I'll get ML Ross a week from Thursday. Fun. 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 As long as I don't get stunned. If I get stunned, the fun's over. Yeah, crazy farming before otherworldly gear is here. What a waste. 10,000 stamina before otherworldly gear is out is wild. Just to get him 2 weeks earlier. It's not like it's even the end of the season. Pow. Okay, I think we just God damn it. If she doesn't get stunned, though, I can't risk it. I can't risk it. I gotta put him to sleep. Push up. Nope, I should have saved it. I should have saved it. Fuck, that's okay. Surely she gets stunned. She gets stunned. They all get stunned. No, only the otherworldly breach for getting, what do you call it? God damn it. Everybody's stunned but her. Really? The one unit that can heal and cleanse all this stuff, she's the one who's not stunned? Man, this game sucks. No, only the otherworldly breach for the renewal and the riposte set. The other hunts are getting an otherworldly level, and I mean, we'll find out tomorrow, but there shouldn't be a limitation on that. No, that wasn't an ER thing, ProCube. That was pretty fucking far from an ER thing. You want to take a shot at how much effectiveness I've got on my Silverblade Aramintha? Go to sleep. Get burned. Be dead. Replace DDR? Nah, DDR's fine here. I should have saved the sleep debuff, though. I used it too early. Stun. Pop. That's a little annoying to have that on you. Oh, good. You gave it to Ilanov. That's fine. It's fine. This is still going to work. It's just going to be slower, guys. 250. I think she is 300 and something. After the artifact. My God. Will you just die? Destina may have 360 plus ER. That would be the same as having 20% chance to resist then. Plus, you've been seeing other debuffs stick on her like every single time I push a button, right? Do I recommend any epic skins for everyone? The one that you like the most. I mean, dude, they're just cosmetics. Get the one that you like. Yeah, dude, if my freaking, here, tell you what. Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of ER, guys. She doesn't have a lot of ER at all. My DDR just slept her. My DDR's got maybe 150 effectiveness. Bombs away! Get him, girl, Roy Mustang. Still one. Maybe she's just pretending to be sleeping. Yeah, guys, I mean, the skins are very, very subjective. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder and all that. A lot of people love some of these skins, and a lot of people hate them. I really like the Faithless Lytica skin. I think it's one of the coolest looking skins out there, and a lot of people hate it. I think the Harsetti skin's pretty cool. The amount of hate people give the freaking Arby skin, if you like it, get it. I think the Sid skin is cool as shit, and people hate it. But the big ass shit-eating grin on his face, I love friggin' dressed up, going out to the ball looking Sid and his superhero squirrel with the sack of loot on his shoulder. Funny as hell. I don't think anybody doesn't like the Corinne skin, except they nerfed her bounce. She's got bigger bounce with her base skin. But yeah, get who you like. Get what makes you happy. The Ruel one is the one that's really off-putting from you. Yeah, but it fixes Ruel's incredibly punchable face. I think the only one that people would have any trouble, or I think the only one that like is probably universally agreed upon as being busted ass good is probably the Spectre Tenebria skin. I don't think there's anybody out there that says this isn't an upgrade over her base form. But some people might like classy or classic short-haired Tenebria better. With her... Oops. With her dirty ass feet. She took time to paint those toenails, guys. Oh, and of course, there might be some people out there who don't like the Lionheart Sirmia skin, but they're allowed to be wrong. It doesn't make them bad people, just makes them wrong. Yeah, that's my biggest complaint with a lot of the skins, right? I think the Little Queen Charlotte skin is really, really good, and her voice lines are D tier compared to the A tier LQC's voice lines. I think the Arby's voice lines are iconic, and not hearing them shout Descending Blade and Can You Hear the Approaching Ruin is a pretty big price to pay to run the Arby skin, because those voice lines change. LQC has got one of the nicer, well-designed skins, but I don't run it because I love the color palette of this skin, and her voice lines are top tier. This one, while the detail on the skin is much better, the color palette is boring as hell, and her voice lines are terrible. So I like this one because she's just sounds cooler. So, everybody's got their own reasons for running certain skins and certain looks. And there is no wrong answer except picking one because somebody said this is the better skin, you should pick this one instead of the one that you like just because you like the looks better. So which voice lines sound better with the epic skins? Better. I never really thought of that. Yeah, I'm not into the whole armpit thing, Death Pod, so not a big fan of lolly armpits. If that's your jam, you do you. Just don't tell me about it. Yeah, a lot of people... See, the pirate flan skin is a tough one for me, right? Because, here, let me show you. My This is my, oh wait, where'd it go? God damn it. This is my desktop wallpaper. I really like the pirate aesthetic. I got a double monitor, so there's a mirror image one of the other side, so she goes across both monitors. It's pretty damn cool. I really like the pirate look, and I think Pirate Fran's skin is really, or Pirate Fran's look is really good. The skin is really cool too, but I am not quite ready to give up on the pirate themed look. But this one was a tough one for me because this look is so good, but this is also really cool. So yeah, it's a real tough call with Fapton. Maybe I need to pull a second Fapton so I can have one on her skin and one off, right? The best skin is Celine, man. I've heard a lot of people hate on the Celine skin, but goddamn, she is so sexy. She is one of the few units in the game who can pull off wearing 2 bathing suits at the same time. I mean, look at it. She's literally wearing 2 bathing suits at the same time and nobody cares. Ursula Flan can absolutely get my tickets. Yeah, don't let anybody tell you you're wrong for liking one skin over the other, man. Unless you're saying the Cermia skin's bad, then you're just wrong. But other than that, don't let anybody tell you that you're wrong. Just pick the one that you like the look of. And if you want to see if you can multi-box them at the table, go to the shop, look at the skins, and anybody that's lit up, you cannot multi-box at the table because you don't own the skin yet. But if they're shaded out here at the bottom, you can multi-box any unit down here that's shaded out, because it means you own the skin. And if you own the skin, you'll be able to multi-box them at the table. You just have to actually equip the skin. And then once you've multi-boxed them at the table, you can take the skin off if you don't want to. If you don't want to wear it. And honestly, guys, there's a really good chance that this goes away on Thursday when they add the skins to the table. So if you want to do this quick. I will probably leave the 3 Cermias and put Cermia skin here when I'm allowed to. We'll see. Kayron skin. I fucking hate the Kayron skin. I swear to God, it was a joke, and then people convinced Smogate it wasn't a joke, and people were like, oh, look at the Arbiter of Death dressed up as a bunny. Yay. Let's blow this team up. Correct. That's the whole reason it works, Olex, is because the skins aren't in the game. So when you try to put a unit in there that has a skin, it gets confused, changes it to the base unit, and then you add a unit that has the skin, and it goes, oh, that's not the same. It adds it, gets confused, replaces it with the base unit, lather, rinse, repeat. Once the skins are in there, it won't have any confusion anymore. I will show you after this fight. Give me 1 second. And some of this. And some of that. With Hellfire. Not that I don't like him as the White Rabbit. I just think it's dumb. And I don't like things that are dumb. We'll do this for skill null. Pop. 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 So satisfying. Here, you can hold this. And then everybody can eat some more of this. Get some more Venoms. Oh, nice. Crown stuns. Put more Venoms on people. Sleeps are a little bit of a waste, but let's stack up some Venoms. Bam. Pop. You guys ready for this? Oh, it's gonna be so sweet. Pop. I miss running this team. It's so fun. So satisfying. How in the world are people getting GRAS already? They wasted resources to force them so they could have them first, and if that's what they want to do. They're either very, very bad with their resources or their whales. One of the two. Okay, so the way you set the lobby, guys, is you click the little boxes in the upper right-hand corner, and you hit this button right here, the little house with an asterisk by it. And wherever you are, you go over to the lobby here, and you hit details, and it brings up the lobby interface. And if you want to set multiples of the same unit, it has to have the skin. You have to own the skin, and the skin has to be equipped on all the units you want to put in there. Like, my Harsetti has got the skin, so I should be able to do multiples of her, except that she is... Oh, you know, Flan's a good one, right? My Flan is not currently wearing the skin. So I put her in, save, cancel. I try to put the next one, it won't let me. It won't let me do it because she's not wearing the skin. If I put the skin on her, it will work. My Fire Ravi is wearing the skin. So you just find your Fire Ravi, put her in, you click save, cancel, and you put her in again. And it lets you put in multiples. Save, cancel, put her in again, save, cancel, and that's how you do it. Save, cancel. But you have to be wearing the skin. You have to own it and be wearing it. Once you've got your lobby set, you can take the skin back off again if you don't want to wear it. It's just a tool to get them in. And there's a really, really good chance that this goes away with the next maintenance when they add skins. If they add skins. Well, we'll know tomorrow with the news dump. What's the minimum speed for Zeo to always go first? 330 speed divided by 1.25. No, sorry. 330 speed divided by 1.2, 275. 275 times 1.05. Hang on. 330 times 1.05. Is Zeo a 20 or 25% push? I can never fucking remember these numbers. Hang on. 20%. Divided by 1.2. To always go before a 330 speed unit, you would want to be... Wait, I'm doing the math on this backwards. Hang on. So 330 speed divided by 1.2. So 275 is the same as being a 330 speed on the nose. So this times 1.05. Yeah, same. So 289 technically will always beat a 330 speed unit. Not a lot of 330 speed people out there, but if you want to always beat 330 speed, you want to go 289. Now 320 speed, a little bit more attainable. This is usually what people chase. Divided by 1.2, it's 266 times 1.05 speed RNG, it's 280. To always beat 320. Most people hover this bullshit in the 275 to 276 range. That almost always works. Yeah, if you got a speed imprint on your team, just subtract that right off of the top. My Zeo is 174. So at 174 times 1.2, my Zeo is wrong Zeo, sorry. Zeo. That's my slow Zeo. Fuck, he's a mage. 267 times 1.2. My Zeo is functionally the same as a 321 speed unit. And that serves me for the most of the shit that I'm doing. Because let's be real, if I'm whipping out Zeo, I'm not trying to race into Renox. And if I am, there's speed imprints involved. But you could take them up to 275, 274 times 1.2. 274 times 1.2. I'm functionally as fast as a 328 speed Renok divided by 1.05. Potentially that Renok could outspeed me at 320 speed, but not likely. But yeah, this has served me fine, but I don't play in Legend. I think 250 is fine. Anything above 255 is fine if you're just trying to get into Masters. If you're trying to just get into Champs, anything above 260 is fine. If you're trying to swim into Emperor, then 270 is where you want to be. And if you're going for Legend, maybe you do 275 to 280. And if you're decided you're going to fight in the World Cup, you better be 289. Because 330 speed ain't nothing to people competing in the World Cup. So how big of a boat do you need? Well, how big are the sharks where you're going to go fish? But it really just is as simple as that. Take whatever speed you're at times 1.2, and that's functionally how fast he is. And then just calculate in 5% speed RNG and you're good. I don't meet that many 330 speed units. Usually 330 speed units are the things of screenshots and tournaments. You don't really come across them in normal gameplay. Sure, they're out there, but not really. Yeah, they're putting a big number 7 on top of the cake, and they're going to give us 5 leafs. The 5 leafs that were missing out of the Epic Pass. I don't know why people are confused about this. Clearly, we're getting the 5 leafs that were missed here, and a big 7 candle, and a giant banner that says, "Thanks for your understanding." Don't you divide by 1 point? It's about the same. Sure. So 267 divided by 0.8. 267. Sorry. 330 divided by 0.8. God damn it. 267 divided by 0.8. 333. So I'm functionally as fast as a 333. No, it's not right. Is it divided by 0.8 or is it times 1.2? God damn, math is hard. Yeah, I think you are supposed to divide by 0.8. That makes more sense. That makes more sense with what we're seeing. So if you are trying to beat a 330 speed unit times 0.8, 264 times 1.05, that makes much more sense. That's why people are saying 277 is your target. So 277 would be able to beat most speed RNGs. Yeah, you're right, man. My bad. It's divide and multiply by 0.8. Even this should be 264 divided by 0.95. Still comes out the same there, close enough there, but yeah. So 278 Zeo should be able to outspeed any 330 speed Renok. So yeah, how fast does Zeo need to be able to outspeed anything? What's the fastest unit you guys have ever seen? Fastest unit you've ever seen? For me, it's 333. The fastest I've ever seen. I'm sure it's faster. So let's go with 335 to be safe. So 335 times 0.8. So Zeo would need to be 268 speed divided by 0.95 to account for speed RNG would be 282. So theoretically 283 speed would beat anything in the game. 335 speed and slower 100% of the time. Not a lot of people out there worried about racing 335s. But I have seen 333s. And at 333 divided by 0.8. God damn it. 333 times 0.8 divided by 0.95 for speed RNG is 280. So if you really want to always beat 333, then 281 is where you'd need to be. But if you want to beat 330, 330 times 0.8 divided by 0.95, it's 278. And this is usually what people tell you, right? When you talk to people and when you ask legend players, how fast does my Zeo need to be? They usually say 277, 278, or 276, 277. That kind of is the number that rolls off the tongue, because mostly they're building around always beating 330 speeds. If you just want to beat 320 speed, you do 320 times 0.8, it's 256, divided by speed RNG of 5%, so you need 270 speed, and you always beat 320. At 270, you always beat 320. At 269, there's a 0.53% chance you'll get speed RNG. That's pretty fucking low, but if you want to always beat it, you round up. I am currently 267 times 0.95 to take speed RNG out of that, divided by 0.8. I am always going to beat 317. Always beat 317. If it's 318, it's got a slight chance to be ahead of me. So yeah, there are some Renox out there that might cut my Zeo, but they're few and fucking far between, because even Renox isn't a unit you see at 320 speed very often. Sure, they exist, but not all over the place. Most Renox are in the teens, 310 to 319 kind of range. I would actually say most Renox are in the 300 to 310 range, but when you get into Legend, then sure. Formula is right in game, guys. You just have to know how to math it. Zeo's passive is he automatically gives 20% combat readiness at the start of the battle. So if you want to see how fast your Zeo really is, you go and look at your Zeo and you look at his speed, 267 speed. So you take that 267 and we're going to add 20% CR to him. So you take that divided by 0.8 to get the 20%. My Zeo is functionally the same as 333 speed. Functionally the same, but speed RNG is a motherfucker. So you want to take 267, divide that by 0.95. I'm sorry. Times 267 times 0.95. This is the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is I'm at 5% speed RNG and I take the full brunt of that 5%. I'm technically only 253.65 speed RNG or speed. If I take the worst possible speed RNG and get the full impact of the 5% negative against me, my 267 speed is functionally the same as 253. Now I take that divided by 0.8 for my passive. I'm technically able to always cut 317. With the worst possible speed RNG, I am faster than 317. Only 600ths faster than 317, but still faster. Anybody who is 317 speed or slower never goes before me. My speed RNG will always trump their speed. But if they are 318 speed to 333 speed, then there's RNG. Though I am functionally the same as 333, because speed RNG is so fucking huge up here, it can mess with this. So yeah, it could go either way. I could technically be 267 divided by 0.95 divided by 0.8. I could technically be, I am somewhere between 317 and 351 speed. That's the spectrum of speed on my Zeo. But you always want to prepare for the worst. 333 speed is fine. 333 speed is basically the same as 350 speed for all intents and purposes, but 317 speed, that could cause me some fits with Renox. So you always want to check the worst case. Who cares about the best case? Who cares about how fast I could be? Yeah, that's a huge fucking spectrum, isn't it? Speed RNG is a motherfucker. That's why people are like, it's only a 1 speed difference. It matters. 1 speed is huge when you're into the 300s. So yeah, I want to plan for the worst case scenario. I always want to be faster than 330 speed. Then I take 330 speed times 0.8 to take Zio's speed boost out of it. And then I take that and I add 5% speed RNG to it. And that's the speed that I need to be. 277.8. At 277.8, 330 speed is the bottom of the speed RNG threshold. I'm somewhere between 330 and 380 or 370, something like that. I'm somewhere in that range. So if that helps you guys figure out how to build your Zeos, and this works for anybody that does a push based on CR. This is how you can calculate Zeo into Frida and cut all this shit in half for the impact of Abyssal Euphines. Guys, Epic 7 is just your high school math teacher tricking you into doing math. She did a collaboration with Smilegate way back in the day, and Epic 7 became a way to trick you to do math. All right. I'm going to get a nosebleed if I talk about speed pushing and CR speed RNG anymore. What else do we have to do? Do we have anything left to do, guys? I don't think we have anything left to do, so I'm going to wrap it up, guys. Tomorrow we get the news. Tomorrow we find out all about Wretched Rose, guys. Wretched Rose is coming to the game. Her reveal is going to be on the 12th. Tomorrow we may find out what she is. We may get some animation tomorrow. We may see some cut scenes. We may find out if she's a knight, a warrior, soul weaver, whatever, if she's light or dark. She's going to be light. She's going to be a 4-star, but we aren't going to see her kit until Friday the 12th. Tomorrow we also are going to get a big news dump about how the otherworldly rift is going to work, or otherworldly breach, or whatever they call it, how we're going to farm that, how the otherworldly tiers of hunts are going to be, if the otherworldly tiers of hunts are going to be gated, much in the way like doing the hell level on stories are, we can only do so many a day, or if we're going to be able to farm the shit out of that to get gear from that, and how it's going to impact farming rift. Going to be a big news dump. We'll cover it in the morning, and then we'll slide into a podcast and talk about all the crazy stuff, because between Freerin and the otherworldly gear, I know people say it all the time. I know content creators love saying it, but guys, this really does change everything. So it's going to be a whole different game over the next few months. So get ready to ride that wave and save your resources, because collabs are coming. You're going to want multiples of those artifacts. God, do I need to re-roll the shop. It's going to be crazy. Can we get galaxy coins from the boss selector? Yes, I just did. I had 120 coins earlier, and now I have 130. So can confirm. If you don't get coins, it's because the first unit in the unit on your account you didn't summon. You got it from a galaxy shop, or you got it from a headhunt. Buying things from the galaxy shop, buying things from the headhunt, those do not count towards going to your summon count. If you want to see if you're going to get coins or not, if you're really worried, if you're like, I want to pick this unit, but I want to make sure I get coins, go to the hero journal and look at the heroes. And if it says under this drop down, number of actions summoned 1 or higher, you will get coins. If you look under this summon thing and you know you've got the unit, but it says you've never summoned it, you will not get coins. I've got 0 flans because I got my flan from a headhunt. I've legitimately never pulled Pirate Captain Flan. I pulled 8 of these motherfuckers, but never pulled Pirate Captain Flan. So if it says 1 or higher, you will get coins when you use the selector. If it says 0 here, that means you bought it from the Galaxy shop, you got it from a headhunt, and you will not get coins. And you'll get coins the next time because the boss selector will count as your first summon. It will slap a 1 here, and then the next time you pull it, you'll get coins. I hope that's clear as mud to you guys. This is my fast Luna. I need to add about 8 or 9 more speed to her. And I haven't really messed with her that much yet. But this is my slow Luna, so tankier, more effectiveness, and on Etika Scepter. I think a little bit more defense, and I'd be comfortable running this Luna. The only thing that's required for Luna is immunity set. After you've got immunity set, put as much speed as you can on her and try to keep the focus of your right side main stat as HP. You do that and you've got a fine Luna. As fast as you can build it, that's HP main stats. Both of my Lunas will look like that. They'll both have HP main stats. As fast as you can build her, and then you put the rest into speed. Immunity, HP, rest into speed. A little bit of effectiveness is nice. On the slower version, you don't always have the luxury of burning. On the faster version, you can get away with less effectiveness because you're probably going to use Book and Soul Burn. But on the slower version, you'll probably want Etika, so sometimes you don't get the luxury of Soul Burning. But it just depends how you want to play her. This is a Cleave aggro Luna. This is a standard bruiser Luna. And slow Lunas can fuck people up. You can really fuck people up. They got all their cleansers ready to go to get rid of all of the BS from Luna, and then your Luna goes after all of their cleansers, and they've basically got to waste a turn and then deal with being sealed the entire time. It's like that arms race between Angel of Light Angelica and Mediator Queric that we used to have, where neither of them, each one of them is holding their press, waiting for the other to do something. So you can do some neat things with a slower Luna. Don't let people tell you if you can't build a 350 speed Luna, she's useless. She's not. It's just a different style of play. Sue has Luna, and his looks way more like this than the speed one. He could build a fast one. So no effectiveness ring? I don't think so. Not when her soul burn lets you ignore ER, and you as long as you can get her in like the 50 to 80 effectiveness range, I think you're fine. But you can try it. You're going to lose out on HP, which means you're going to lose out on doing damage, and a lot of slow bruiser Luna's tech is being able to do some damage. But you can try it. You can try it with effectiveness, see how it works out. But I think that's a lot. 65% is a lot of HP to lose. And her pop damage scaling on her HP, she actually does. You remember when the World Cup when he almost won just with fucking Luna pops? It was crazy. Am I the only one that's not hyped about Rose? She looks cool. We've been waiting for her for a while. I'm glad. Hey, I'm curious about something. Now that he is in the game, can we summon Rosses? Okay, good. Okay, Ross is truly a one. Ross is like Fire Mercedes. There's no getting him from summons. Pretty ballsy of them to say you can use unknown slates on Ross, isn't it? Check your storage. See if you got plenty of roses. Remember, it's not just Ice Rose. You can also look for Shadow Rose. They're both roses. So maybe you got some Shadow Roses in your storage too. Is Loser Charles any good? He's best in slot for Azamanic Hunt, A13. He's part of a very, very clean one shot for A13. But that's about it. I think pre-champion, like just getting your master's frame, he's a nice unit to run to get your master's frame. And you know, there's a world where you could hide him behind Boss Arunca and run him with Mercedes and probably do some nasty things. Although it's like, hey, just pick 3 RTA units and win the game, right? Should I pick a dupe? I think you always go new. I think you always go new and then you look at dupes. I think, like, let's say your options were you've got everybody except for Archdemon Shadow, and you're thinking to yourself, this unit's kind of dog water. Why would I pick Archdemon Shadow? She's not used anywhere. So you pick yourself up a dupe Bellion and you think you've done good. You're patting yourself on the back, and then Friday rolls around and they announce the balance patch and they turn Archdemon Shadow on the balance patch into the new Harsetti. They make her the most broken unit in the game and you can't even play without her, and you're sitting there like, fuck. I totally didn't pick her because she was bad then and now she's good. Bro, ADS is popping off right now. I'm just using it as an example, Biako. You always keep one of everything. You never know, right? Look at Death Dealer Ray. Look at Arbiter Vildred. Look at Apocalypse Ravi. I mean, all these units were in the shitter. Fire Litica. Holy shit, Fire Litica went from can't even use her in PvE to the strongest unit in the game with an S2 that's got more skills than most ML5s have in their whole goddamn kit. Mort. Guys, Mort. How many people played Mort pre-2024? Oh, Blood Moon Haste. Man, worst unit in the fucking game, that Blood Moon Haste. So, yeah. I always recommend, even if the unit is not good now, you never be sad that you picked up a dupe. You never go, oh, well, I guess I will fuse this Blood Moon Haste into Fire Haste. At least Fire Haste is good in PvE, and then Blood Moon Haste gets a buff. How many people freaking... who was the unit, Biako? Who was the unit that everybody ditched, and then she got an insane buff? There was like was it ML Ken? No, it was most of the people in Veritas that did it. Do you remember, Biako? It was Lionheart, that's right. Oh my god. How mad were they when she got her buff, right? So yeah. Don't count a unit out just because they're currently bad. The buff or balance patches happen every 8 weeks. That means 6 times a year a unit's usability can get turned up on its end. And sometimes it feels like it takes forever, and other times it happens pretty quickly. And that's why we've got a waiting room filled with 5-star units who are just waiting for their chance. Godmother just waiting for her chance to be good. So, yeah. Fucking Last Rider Crow. 8. I pulled 8 Last Rider Crows. That is wild. ML Ball effing bad for years. You clearly have never been cleaved before then, because somebody tries to cleave you and you slam Ball, they either ban the Ball or they lose. Ball is great in his job. Now, unfortunately, that's about all he is anti-cleave. We had hoped that his changes would make him that much better, but I don't think so. Yeah, Byakko pulled Operator Sigurd a few days ago and was busted up about it for 15 minutes, and then he realized of all the units in the game, Operator Sig has got to be on the short fucking list for getting a buff. The problem with OpSig is how to buff her that doesn't break the game. So all it would take for Operator Sigurd is give her a big damage boost and add the phrase penetrates evasion. And everybody would be farming for Operator Sigurd, right? Yeah, Architect Leica. Architect Leica is the only unit that has an AoE ignore damage share in her kit. Did you guys know that? I thought this unit might bring Architect Leica back, because literally the only AoE ignore damage share out there. Holy shit. You would think that would be really good. Maybe Architect Leica gets an EE that lets her ignore evasion. Sorry, I meant this unit. Oh, I'm out of flags. Refreshing for. Anyway, any other builds you guys want to see? Any last minute questions you guys have? I don't have a lot of pulls. Yeah, I'm right there with you, my friend. I've got 58. I'm gonna have to refresh the shit out of the shop. Rip my gold. You'd love to see my ML Aramentha? Sure. I need 6 more effectiveness on her before I'm happy. How to build Veronica? Just speed tune her in with whatever team you're running. Veronica requires remarkably few stats. I like her to have a shit ton of effectiveness. Because you can't always soul burn. So I like her to have a lot of effectiveness so I don't have to soul burn. Yeah, I only use her with a ROM Gamma or against Harsetti's. I don't think she's got that much of a place in a speed game anymore, so I just use her against Harsetti's. Her plus a ROM plus Harsetti. Friggin' busted. We got to come up with techs. We got to come up with ways to get rid of Harsetti, because there be monsters out there now, and I think we've actually got to start getting used to the idea of letting Harsetti off of the chain so that we can pre-ban some of these other problems. Can't exactly pre-ban Harsetti and still let Meru through and Setska through, and it's starting to sound like Ross is going to be a problem too. And we got 2 new collaboration units, maybe 3 new collaboration units that are going to be viable. Ugh. Brutal. Veronica on Hawkeye's artifact. What did that already do again? Is it not jumping out at me? Oh. Yeah, sure. Why not? Could also run her on guiding light, have a completely hidden Veronica that nobody can take out, and it makes it even, you know, the AoEs, it reduces damage, makes her stick around longer. With guiding light, if she's got stealth on, BBK is not going to be able to one-shot her. Who do I think will be strongest in the Freerin collab? Probably Freerin. Maybe Fern, though. Canonically, Fern is stronger than Freerin. It's just Freerin's more experienced. Hard to say. Surely Freerun is a fighting spirit amplifier. Fern isn't stronger than Freerun. She just has the potential to be. Fair. She's got the tools, but not the talent, I think is what we're trying to say. A good old body swap and Freerun would be like blowing up planets. Yeah, Fern's faster. Well, yeah, she's what, like... Fern's what, like 18 to Freerun's 2018 years old? If Freerun ever needed to beat Fern, all she would have to do is wait. I just got to block for about another 50, 60 years, and then you'll fall away. She's way older. Fern? Is she? I don't think she is. I know Stark is 18. He has his birthday during the anime. Fern has her birthday too, but they never really say how old she is. Fern is 16. I don't know. I don't think they. I know Stark just turned 18, but I have no idea how old Fern is canonically. It probably. I've not read the manga, so I don't know if there's anything in there. A lot of people are saying Fern is 16. Yeah, they're the same age. Yeah, there was discussion about Stark's turning 18, and young boys love the idea of potions that dissolve people's clothing, and that's why Freerun got him that present, or was going to give him that present. Oh, you meant Freerun's way older? I don't think anybody really knows how old she is. She was pretty young when her village got destroyed and Flamma found her. And she apprenticed to Flamma 1,000 years ago. So from that cutscene to present's been about 1,000 years. So we know she's at least over 1,000, but what's her name? The stuck-up elf that knows everything. Referred to her like she was like young and petulant and stuff. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not a Freerun expert. I like the anime, but it's not like I've watched it 1,000 times, right? Yeah, Seti's like 10,000 years old. I thought like at one point in time, Freerun referred to 1,000 years as being 10% of her lifespan, so I assumed elves lived to be roughly 10,000 years old, but I don't know. They're a long life race that is effectively immortal as far as everyone else is concerned. Yeah, Freerun's well over 1,000. We know she's over 1,000 years old because she talked about her training with her master Flamma was over 1,000 years ago, and she wasn't a baby when Flamma found her. That's the only thing we know is she is at least 1,500 years old, but we assume she's older than that. There's no way these are ML units, guys. First, how would they market them to us if they're ML units? They would have to give away for free, and there's no way they're giving Freerun. I know Freerun's been a light unit in other games. I know Fern's text and animation stuff makes her look like a dark unit, but I think they're just matching all that stuff to the aesthetic of the units. I'll be stunned if they're not RGB, and that Stark is the free one. That just makes sense. But I guess we'll find out in a few days. Freerun's was more of a green color. Like a blue-green. Here, I got it. I got them saved here. Somewhere. There you go. So I don't know. Freerin looks pretty fucking green to me. Anybody says that's blue, I'm going to argue their ability to see colors. And Fern does look purple, but I think they're just matching it to the looks and the colors that are a part of their aesthetic, part of their looks. It's probably earth, fire, water, or earth, fire, ice, probably. But because, first of all, if they made Fern an ML, that would mean she's the free unit, and she is way more popular than Stark. People would spend way more money on Fern than they would on Stark, just because she's the more popular character. And all those Stark lovers out there, I'm sorry, but, you know, it's the fact. More people like Fern than like Stark. So most likely Stark is the free unit, and then Fern will be the first unit, and Freerin will be the second unit. But we'll see. So they call it Ice in Epic 7. Yeah, the other thing too is if you look at Fern's skills that they show off in the video. Let me find them here. Let's look at the skills. You can tell a lot from the animations, right? Green background. Purple lightning. Blue attack. Fern, purple background. Blue effects. Lots of blue effects. Stark. Lots of yellow. So I'm not going to say, hey, Stark's a light unit because that was yellow attack, and Freerin's a dark unit because she's doing purple lightning. But like everything Fern does is blue, guys. Her entire skill is blue. Everything's blue. The only thing that's purple is her hair and the animation. So I don't know. The tip of her staff's blue. We don't really know. It's all just guesswork, and I think they're just going with a color palette and aesthetic. We don't know what their elements are truly going to be, but I can't imagine they would leave money on the table and make Fern a free garbage can ML5 unit like they did with Strays, and then make Stark a pullable unit. It's just doesn't make good financial sense to me. And Smilegate does a lot of stuff I don't agree with, and some stuff that I think is kind of stupid, but they're usually not dumb when it comes to making money. So we'll see. We will see. And it doesn't matter, really. I don't care. I'm just glad we finally got a, yeah, you know what? I will finish this off by talking about the best PvP unit in the game, Furious. Furious, who has a red crossbow and a fire cape. And when he attacks, let's pull this fucker up here. Hang on. Wrong journal. You guys are gonna love this. Look at this guy with his red cape and his red crossbow with the fire animation, who shouts with the flames that come off of this thing, who shouts, say it. Is it his S1 where he uses the phrase? One of his skills, he actually yells, there, he actually yells fire. And his S1 skill has a chance to burn. He can place burns on units. He's a burn unit with flame animation who shouts fire, fire while wearing a red cape. Ice Ranger. So don't tell me just because the unit has got a purple color that it's a dark unit, or has got a green color that it's an earth unit. There's too many things like Teu in this game, and Furious in this game, and Birgitta. Birgitta, guys. Holy shit, Birgitta. Check out this all red, red-headed fire unit who does her S3, walks through a town where everything is on fire and sparks and flames are all around her. Ice Soul Weaver. And don't get me started on Amiki's hair color either. So yeah, I'm not buying it that just because she has purple hair that she's a dark unit. I think you guys just need to accept the fact that you're gonna have to wait and see. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up, go get some food, and tomorrow we'll go over the news. There ought to be a lot. Tomorrow ought to be a big news drop day, and then we'll slide into our podcast and get ready for Epic 7 to explode. Those of you who don't like free run, tough. It's a good collaboration for our game. It's going to bring a lot of new people into the game. It's going to get a lot of people to check us out, and other people are hyped about it. If it's not your anime, if it's too slow, if you just don't like it, if there's not enough dragons and big booba waifu for you, that's fine. Don't shit on it and ruin it for other people. I sat here, gritted my teeth, and enjoyed Slime. As much as I hate that anime, you guys can do it for free run too. It's a good anime for the game, just like Slime was good for the game. So be excited that we're finally getting something that's going to bring players into the game. Finally. 18 months later, finally. All right, guys, who are we going to raid into here? Who is streaming right now? Oh! A Joe K5 is sleep deprived and doing RTA. This surely can't go bad. It surely can't go bad at all. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Be good, or at least be good at it. Take care, everybody.